Hello everyone, I'm Brian from Orchids by Brian, and today we are touring Fishing Creek Orchids in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. This place is amazing, and I cannot wait to share the tour with you all. So without further ado, let's begin touring Fishing Creek Orchids in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Okay, so now we are inside Fishing Creek Orchids here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and they have a beautiful selection of plants. You're gonna see a great variety, but this is the first orchid when you walk in the door. Gorgeous Paph. Here's the name. Paph Fantaseum. This is my first time visiting Fishing Creek Orchids, but I will say that Steven, the owner, and I have pretty much the same taste. This is like what I would see my greenhouse turning into one day. This is Paphiopedilum Angela. And I love the flowers, and we're lucky we have a beautiful sunny day here in Pennsylvania. And Steven has tons of gorgeous plants in bloom. Look at this Paph, wow. I'm not sure what this one is, but I think it could be Paphiopedilum venustum. Let's see if he has the name tag here. It is. We'll put that back here. I'll try to show as much as I can and the names, but there is a lot to see, and I'm going to try to capture it all. Steven is a phenomenal resource for information, so if you do find yourself near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, or even in Washington, D.C., it's a short 2-hour drive over here to Pennsylvania. Let's see this name here. There we go. There we go. And now look at this. Wow. That is stunning. I don't see the name out in the open right here, but I'll look on the way back because you have a lot to see. Steven also has a really fantastic selection of mini Cattleyas. Having a small grow space, this is one of the best plants you could find. Let's see, there's the name. SL Mini Pet. And the light couldn't be better today. Another gorgeous Cattleya hybrid. SLC Angel Eyes cross with Patinara Virginia Dickey. And I have heard of this cross before. And here's a nice little plant here. Primary hybrid with Sophronitis coccinea in it. Let's see, show you the name. This is another SL Mini Pet 4N. And over here we have a Australian Dendrobium opening up. Let's see if this is a better flower. There we go. I'll show you the name right there. Lots of red Cattleyas in bloom right now. And this is SLC Virginia Dickey. And it is a cross. I'm not going to pull that one out. Some of these small ones, I just don't want to disturb them, but they're beautiful flowers. Here is Pontonara Fantasy Circle. Check out this beautiful flower. Wow. I love the little red like splashes on each of those inner petals and the bottom of the labellum. This might be one of my favorites that Stephen has here. And this guy is a little top heavy. There we go. Beautiful plant. And then we have this guy here. Zygopetalum. Check out these. Wow. And there's the name. There we go. That's better. And just an amazing selection of plants. And I've learned a lot already from just visiting for the short period of time that I've been here. Here's a cute little guy. It's about to open. Again, if you're interested in learning more about Fishing Creek orchids here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Stephen does go to some of their shows in the area. You can pick up plants there. Here's Pontonara Fantasy Circle. SLC Candy Sparks. As I was saying, you can purchase some plants from Stephen at some of the shows in and around Pennsylvania in the area. He will be doing some shows, and he has some beautiful, beautiful plants. I'm leaving here with 3 gorgeous orchids. This was one I was actually interested in getting. BLC, guess what? And let's see if I can get the tag out here. There we go. Cross with Pontonara Dean's Gold. And this guy has some more flowers, and it was for sale. And here's a nice purple Cattleya. Looks like it's on its way out for now. But you can see the quality of the plant. Look at the roots, gosh. What a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. And this is Pontonara Paphs. It is a cross, but I'm not going to pick that one up because this guy is just too big. Here's another precious little red mini cat. Amazing. One thing you will see a lot of on this tour are Dendrochilums. Stephen has a really phenomenal selection of Dendrochilums, including this Dendrochilum tenulam. And look at the very just delicate flowers. And this plant is huge. What an impressive Dendrochilum tenulam. And he has some other dendrochilums that are in bud. Dendrochilum, glumacinum. And have stunning white flowers. And they're on their way. And then some other orchids over here. This is an Cattleya or epidendrum. Really stunning flowers. All right. And I passed by this over here, but this is an amazing plant as well. Another beautiful dendrochilum with these delicate yellow flowers. Look at the size of it. Wow. All right. And now we're gonna go to the next area. This Paph that I was showing you earlier, this is the name here. Paph Monsoon Temptation, beautiful multifloral Paph. And it had 2 flowers already, as you can see here. It has the 2 that are in bloom right now, and it has more flowers coming on the way here. So you can tell that this is one happy Paph. And I love the flowers, are just stunning. Now I do want to take a step back and show you this plant that's in bloom in bud right now. Look at all those buds. This is a Cattleya alliance. Look at all the buds. I'll show you the name here in 1 second. But this will be amazing when it is in full bloom. Here is the name. FDK, After Dark Cardiona. And that's this stunning plant up here. That is just gorgeous. I'd love to get a photo of what it looks like when it is in full bloom. But let's see if I can get up. Just amazing. Oh my gosh. And I'll put that right there. All right, I do want to highlight this dendrobium right here. Look at these tiny flowers. Let's see if I can get the name. There we go. What a cute little miniature. All right. And I do want to highlight this guy right over here. I did miss him. Another Cattleya. He's not fully opened yet. But this is Pontanara, Naomi's Delight. And it is a stunning little flower. Here's some gorgeous Kingianum dendrobiums, not in bloom. They will bloom soon. And look at the variegated leaves, which is very different for this type of dendrobium. We have this other stunning flower here. And this is, oh, I can't seem to get the tag out, but you can see the flower. Gorgeous dendrobium. If you like any of these plants, I will include information about Fishing Creek Orchids. So if you want to ask, reach out to Steven Like I said, he's super helpful. More than happy to help and see if he has any of these plants available. Again, here's the gorgeous Dendrochilum that I showed you a little earlier. Here's the name. Amazing. And here's a classic, Cattleya. And look at the flowers. This is Cattleya, Renee Marquis, crossed with Cattleya Melanopanaphenium. I'm sure I butchered that name, but that's okay. Again, here's another view of that absolutely incredible Dendrochilum tenuum. Now for my Vanda lovers, this is Vanda Dr. Anik Bai. And here are the flowers. And these are some of Stephen's orchids that aren't in bloom at this time, but I will show you a lot of the beautiful stuff he has over here. Now for my Bulbophyllum lovers, here is a selection of Bulbophyllum falcata. These are for sale, so you'll be able to pick those up at shows or if you visit Stephen in his greenhouse. He has plenty of them. They're not in bloom, but they will be in about April. But still, gorgeous Bulbophyllum. Here's our selection of some different plants here. Stephen was talking about these with me. He has a selection of these that are also for sale if you're interested. Here are some more Dendrochilum tenellum. These are for sale, so if you're interested in those. And then check out these flowers. These are so different. I believe these are all the same, but I do want to, and they are extremely fragrant. Wow, they smell amazing. And check out these begonias. I know they're not orchids, but Stephen has a green thumb, as you can see. Now this is a beautiful plant right here. This is why I came down this aisle, to highlight this beauty. This is a Silogeny. Janine Banks, Snow White, HCC, AOS. Beautiful, beautiful orchid. And now if you want to talk about the kings of Dendrochilums, look at the size of this. It's just about out of flower, but this is just amazing. And it has a gorgeous fragrance too. Almost like citrusy. Huge plant. Absolutely huge plant. All right, so let's move on over here. Some of Steven's shade growers. For those who love Masdevallias, which I know I have quite a few Masdevallia lovers. Here's one more Dendrochilum that's in bloom. And look at this flower. It almost looks like it has hairs all over it. Gorgeous Masdevallia. Let's see if I can find the tag. There it is. Masdevallia Angel Frost. DMB and HCC AOS. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful plants. Let's put that back in there carefully. There we go. I wanted to show this. Very unique. Pleurothalis. Beautiful plant. There's a couple more buds on the way, but the flower is just so different. And it was hiding right above me. Gorgeous Cymbidium. Let me show you the name. And the flower. I love the maroon Cymbidiums. And now there's another Masdevallia right here. Let's see if I can get to focus the name. Gorgeous white Masde with nice little yellow accents on the flower. And it looks like this one right here is in bud, just about to open. And you can see all these beautiful shade growers. Nice Masdevallias and Pleurothalis. And now here is another unique Dendrochilum. I'll be picking up one of these while I'm here, because I love these orange flowers. They're almost like salmon. Beautiful Dendrochilums. We have some more Paphs, which I'll show you a couple of the other Paphs that Stephen has in his collection in just a moment. Look at these. All the keikis. Pleurothalis, and beautiful begonias. Oh my gosh, look at these begonias. I know this channel is primarily focused on orchids, but we love all plants here. So it's always worth showing some of the different things we get to see in the greenhouses that we visit. Stunning Pleurothalis. This one's going to be hard to get. The name, hopefully you can see it there. Nestraprudum. All right. And now we're going to come over here. These are a couple of unique bulbophyllums. Bulbophyllum wandlemnianum. And then there's a bulbophyllum lobii, of course, which is a favorite. We have this beauty here. And I think this is a Oncidium type. And you can see where it gets its name with the yellow tips. All right. Now Stephen also has some pretty Neophonetia in bloom. Here's a Perenniara Bangkok Sunset. And these Neophonetias. Well, this is actually a Vanda crossed with Neofalcata. And look at the fine purple speckling on these flowers with like just the very muted pink in the labellum. Here's another. Neophonia type. That one crossed with Phoenitia Virgil. And these are just gorgeous flowers. Let's see if I can get the name here. There we go. Another Silageny. Unchained Melody. Show you this guy before I keep going down the aisle. Look at the colors and design on this beautiful plant. And here's some more mini Cattleyas. Let me show you this guy quickly here, too. Look at this precious little thing. It's an Ascocendrum. Neophanida falcata crossed with Ascocendra pusillum. These are just precious. And here's a gorgeous little red mini Cattleya. Pontanara. Irene Felix. And you can see there's a lot of Cattleyas on their way. And this is a gorgeous flower right here. And some dendrobiums. This is Dendrobium Tanii. And here's a couple more Dendrobiums in bloom. Here's a Dendrochilum Wenzelii, about to open. And some more beautiful Paphiopedilums. And here's that Paph Angela that we saw earlier. And the selection of Paphs that we have over here is never ending. All right. Well, I think that's going to conclude my tour of Fishing Creek Orchids in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Like I said, I'll have information about Fishing Creek in the bio or in the description. I hope you enjoyed this tour. Thanks for watching Orchids by Brian, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.